A mom said she'd never ask a child to pay for food at her house. Then the internet started sharing the worst invitation stories ever. Story 1. My mom threw me a birthday party and asked me to write on the invitations that everyone needed to bring $20 to help cover the cost of the venue. Nobody showed up. We didn't have another birthday party for years after that. Story 2. When I was a kid, my friend invited me to dinner with her family. No one told me to bring money, so I assumed they were paying. They weren't. I had to sit there and watch them eat. Story 3. I had a friend who would invite me out to dinner. Then, when the meal was over, she'd ask me to pay for my share. If I didn't have money, her parents would go to my mom's workplace and tell her she owed them. I honestly thought that was normal. Story 4. I thought that was just how invitations worked, until another friend invited me for a sleepover. Her parents stopped at McDonald's for dinner and only bought food for her. Story 5. I grew up in a low-income family, while most of my friends came from wealthy families. One of my friends always invited me to expensive places like trampoline parks and the movies. Her mom would always insist on paying because she wanted me to be there. My mom hated accepting, but sometimes she couldn't afford to say yes otherwise. Then years later, they suddenly accused me of using them for money. They even complained that we never paid them back. What they didn't know was that I'd started babysitting when I was 11, just so I could pay for my own activities. I'd been paying my own way for 2 years before they turned against me. Story 6. I remember one time I went to a friend's house and her mom decided to go shopping. I only had $20 with me. I thought her mom was going to pay for my lunch because I had no idea we were going out. Instead, I had to text my mom and ask her to send me money for food. She was furious because just the weekend before, we'd taken that same friend on a big family trip, and we paid for everything. I was so upset because I ended up spending my entire $20 and I had nothing left to buy anything for myself. My mom sent me another $40 so I could eat and still have some money to enjoy the day. But it never stopped feeling unfair.